TGIF, let's go. We've got baseball and NASCAR bets. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode and kicking off your weekend here with me as we're on the Friday edition here of Winning Bets. We're giving out free sports picks every single day. And sports are back. We're over with the All-Star game, and we got a nice full slate of baseball games to get on after it. And of course, we'll also roll out our NASCAR plays that we do each and every Friday. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and recap yesterday's bets. You guys remember on yesterday's show, all we did was give out the Red Sox game, and of course, Red Sox-Yankees. That game was gone ahead and spoiled there due to COVID-19 issues. So that game did not get played in. I did make some bets, though, on my own, though. I would say on my own. I of course, give out all my bets that I gave. These were all half-unit bets. I made 3 half-unit bets, and they were all around tennis. Well, I unfortunately lost each and every single one of them. They were dogs. I took a chance on some dogs. That's why they were only half-unit bets, and they did not come through. And then I took one live bet where I tried to predict a break of game. And this one, guys, this is actually really, really funny to talk about because Rune had lost his first four service games. He actually lost the first set 6-0, just got absolutely just crushed off the court right there. So then I was like, all right, well, let me just see what this guy does in the, his first service game, there in the second set. And then if he, how he performs, maybe I'll predict that there's going to be a break of serve. Well, he went ahead and lost that service game to open up the second set. So he had lost 4. His first 4 service games, he lost them all. So clearly I'm going to go ahead now and back him to get broken again. But not only did he lose those first 4 service games, he only won 2 points. In 4 service games, he only won 2 points. So I then, of course, put in a live bet, predicted him to get broken, and of course he wins that game. I mean, how comical is that? Loses the first 4 service games, only wins 2 points in the process, and then goes ahead and wins his service game when I predicted him to get broken. Yeah, it was that kind of day for me yesterday in tennis. But again, there were only half-unit bets, so we lost 1.5 units, but still very much up on the week, and plus 3.25 units up on the week. And again, we've got the nice slate of baseball games. So we're ready to get on into it, and we're ready to absolutely crush it. Don't forget, guys, we're still giving away our free giveaway. We've already given away $1,500. We gave 30 people $50 each. That is over. Now we're rolling into the second portion of the free giveaway bet. That is where I place a bet. When that bet hits, we go ahead and we give away the winnings on the next day's show. All the names are back in the hat. So if you're one of the original 30 winners, your name's in the hat. And if you weren't one of the original winners, your name is obviously still up in the hat. And we hope to draw your name up out of there so you guys can go ahead and get it. We're doing this 10 times, or should I say 10 bets. If the bet wins, we just keep rolling it over and make it again. So at minimum, it's going to be 10 free giveaway bets. At minimum, 10 bets. If you, depending on how long you've been on this show before, it'll be way more than 10 bets because obviously I'll hit a lot of those bets. So this is going to be a really fun giveaway where we place a bet, we hit it, we draw a name up out of the hat. So make sure you come back each and every day to find out if your name gets drawn out of that hat. And after we get through 5 of those, we'll open it up. So if your name's not in that hat, maybe you were, somebody who joined subscribing late. Obviously, we certainly appreciate it. Joining the Winning Bets community here. After we get through 5 of them, we'll open up the period in which you can enter to get your name in that hat, and we'll talk about it then when we get to that period. But fear not, if your name's not in it, I will allow you to get in there here in a little bit later on. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about some of these bets for today. Before we do that, there's an awesome DraftKings promotion going on right now. They're giving away 5 profit boosts at 20%. 5 profit boosts to use on MLB at 20% on each one. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. And I mean, let's fucking go. Yeah, let's go. And if you're at work, maybe you're not, maybe you don't have your headphones on, your coworker just heard an F-bomb come from your cube. I apologize, but you can tell him that when he walks over and says, what's going on, man? So you dropping F-bombs coming out of your cube? Tell him that this is money-making weekend, and he'll say, what? What do you mean money-make weekend? Just say, my guy's over here giving out winning bets for sports betting. He's about to crush it this weekend. He's getting hyped. And actually, man, you might as well just go ahead and jump on in it too. This is the money-making weekend from my guy. We're going to absolutely crush it this weekend, fellas. We're armed with 5 profit boosts just to enhance the winnings that we are already going to have. This is just going to put even more money up in our pocket this weekend. And then there's another cool promo going over there at FanDuel. They're doing a $50 risk-free bet from a live bet opportunity. It's got to be a live bet. which I know those are sometimes hard to tell me, but much like, I've done these in the past for tennis and basketball, I always give a heads up on Twitter so you guys will at least know which game I'm focused in on or which spot within the game I'm focused on. I'll at least tweet it out. But yeah, so FanDuel giving us a $50 risk-free bet that we use over the course of this weekend. So hit these promos, boosts on DraftKings, hit this live bet on FanDuel, plus all the other bets we're putting in. This is the money-making weekend, fellas. Let's go get on board. Let's do it. Let's start off with the bets right now on that topic. For a couple of these bets I've already given out on Twitter for you guys earlier on this morning. The first one's Blue Jays run line. This one fits us to a T. I think the best line is at Bet Rivers. As you can see here in the screenshot, though, it's a risk-free bet for me just because I had a free $25 bet, so I went ahead and used it over a points bet. If you don't have that to use and you want to know where the best line is, it is over at Bet Rivers. Look, guys, this fits, Blue Jays run line fits our criteria to a T. Better starter, better bullpen, better offense. Check, check, check. Do not overthink this one. This one should be straightforward. Yeah, Jordan Lyles is on for the Rangers. He has been pitching better as of late, but he's still not anywhere near Robbie Ray's level. Their offense isn't near the Blue Jays level, and the bullpen for the Blue Jays is better than the Rangers bullpen. So check, check, check. This one's straightforward. Blue Jays run line. Be cool and start us off with a nice cash here on our day. The next bet we want to go ahead and do is a Moneyline Parlay. We're doing Dodgers Athletics at plus 124 over at FanDuel. Absolutely love this one here. Dodgers going up against the Rockies. It's at Coors Field, so the Rockies will play a little bit better. I mean, they've always been playing better at home. We know the reasons why, how the ball jumps off the bat there in Coors Field, but the ball is also going to be jumping off the bats there of those Dodgers bats, and they've got the better starter, and they've got the bullpen. You guys know this Rockies bullpen. It's now no longer 30th in the league. It's now 29th in the league. That's right. They're no longer the worst, but they're damn near the worst bullpen in all Major League Baseball. So no-brainer bet here again. Better offense, better starter, better bullpen. Check, check, check. And we'll go ahead and parlay that one right there with the Athletics. Again, another good opportunity right here. Athletics got the better offense. They've got, they maybe not have quite the better bullpen, but they've definitely got the better starter going on the mound here in Bassett. Bassett just has some really, really good numbers. So love this Dodgers, love this Athletics parlay. I'm going to do that at plus money over at FanDuel. Next one we want to go ahead and get to you guys is going to do the Marlins money line. Already tweeted this one out as well. We're doing this one at minus 116 over a points bet. I love this bet, guys. This bet here, guys, is going to be a 7-inning game because of a doubleheader that they're going up against the Phillies. And the Marlins don't have all that much worse of an offense. Marlins have that name recognition of not being a great team, but their offense isn't a hell of a lot worse here than the Phillies bullpen or than the Phillies offense. Bullpen wise, they're relatively, some stats are better for each team, so kind of a wash there. But starter, we're getting a massive, and I mean massive advantage here from the starter perspective. For the Marlins, you got Alcantara on the mound, baby. We know Alcantara well. We've backed him in a few spots. We even backed him, a few weeks ago when they went against the Cardinals. My man was in the 7th inning, still throwing 98 miles an hour. I know they lost that game 2-0. But fact is that, it was a whole different, everything was different about that game, certainly from a starter perspective. But yeah, even in losing that game 2-0, Alcantara was all over the Cardinals. Watched that entire game. It was super impressive just to be watching him dealing 98 miles in that 7th inning. So with it being a 7-inning game, Alcantara should go the entire game. You shouldn't see the Marlins bullpen in this game whatsoever. So, and they already announced the game 2 starter. It's Ross Ditweiler or something like that. He's absolute crap. So yeah, even Don Manley, when he hands that ball to Alcantara, it's going to be, go get us a win, big guy. You're our horse. Go get us a win. I'm expecting the Marlins to come out hot after the All-Star break with their ace and start off this doubleheader with a nice win up against the Phillies. I've got another bet going on from this game. I'm going to do Alcantara over 4.5 Ks, and I'm going to use one of those 5 profit boosts over at DraftKings and get this one at even money. So Alcantara over 4.5 Ks at even money up over DraftKings. What do I like about this? Well, Alcantara is throwing 98 miles in the 7th inning. The guy's just got outstanding stuff. He's faced the Phillies twice this season. His first start, he got 9 Ks, so absolutely awesome right there. He then came back immediately in his next start, though, and only got 4, but he was still really good. He went 8 innings and only gave up 2 runs in that outing. He just didn't have as much strikeouts as he did, 7, or I guess that would be 5 days prior. So, and that's typical of what we see, right? I mean, the hitters have the advantage, but they still didn't really get to him. I mean, he still went 8 innings and only gave up 2 runs. But now it's been, nearly 2 months. The Phillies haven't seen this guy. I'm expecting him to be dominant. Yeah, this number is lowered a little bit, obviously, because it's 7 innings. But with me thinking that Alcantara is going to pitch all 7 innings, we only need 1 strikeout. I mean, we need obviously less than 1 strikeout an inning, but I think he's going to get 1 strikeout an inning. There'll be innings where he gets 2. Obviously, we get the advantage that he's going to face the pitcher, probably once and only once because of it being a 7-inning game. But yeah, Alcantara, I just think he's going to go. I think this is going to be a complete game. He's going to get all 7 innings, and I think he's going to get obviously more than 5K. So love this bet over at even money. So Alcantara over 4.5Ks. We'll do that one over at even money over at DraftKings. From this game, guys, that Marlins money line over there, I already put, this is going to be the first of the 10 free giveaway bets. As you guys can see, first of the 10 free giveaway bets, I put $50 up on this because that's what we're doing. All these bets get $50. And as you can see right there, the payout is $43. So come back on Monday's show when Marlins win the first game of this doubleheader. Somebody's name will come up out of that hat, and we'll give away $43 to a lucky winner on Monday's show when the Marlins win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, one more bet here to share for you guys. You guys remember we're doing a dog of the day segment now that we're in the second half of the Major League Baseball season. We've got enough of a data size. We should be able to predict at least one dog to win each and every single day. These are dogs, so they're not going to do everything better than their opponent. We may not always hit all of these, but remember, I will keep a win-loss and unit win-loss kind of separate, just kind of let you guys know where we're at overall. But yeah, this first one, guys, I'm super excited to give you for it. So my dog of the day today, you guys ready? Dog of the day, baby. We're on Nationals money line. We're taking those Nationals up over the Padres. Both of these starters, guys. So Paddock has faced the Nationals a couple weeks ago. He went 2 innings. They gave up 8 earned runs. They got absolutely shelled by this Nationals offense. Feedy there, he went up against them in that series, and he went like 4 innings. They gave up like 6 runs. So both of them, admittedly, they both got rocked by this opponent. But the Nationals have the better offense. That's the advantage we're getting here, is we're getting the better offense of the Nationals. We actually are getting the better starter here from this Nationals guy. If you look at his numbers, he's got, whip may be relatively the same, but he's got a better opponent's batting average, and that's what I like right there, is giving a better batting average. From a bullpen standpoint, we know the Padres are a top 3, top 5 bullpen, but coming off this long break right here, coming off the All-Star break, what you got going on here is all the good arms are obviously going to be rested coming off that break. So basically, whichever of these teams can have a lead, let's say around that 5th, 6th, 7th inning, then they get into their good bullpen arms. And good teams, obviously, when you roll out your good bullpen arms, it's generally game over. So we just need the starter here for the Nats to do his job, not get beat as much as what Paddock is going to get beat for the Padres. We're back in the team with the better offense. I like this dog right here. I'm not showing you a bet slip because we know that how we're utilizing Bet Rivers going forward. On Fridays, they do a 20% profit boost, but it has to be live. So I'm going to wait for first pitch, bet this Nationals money line immediately, and get a lot better number. If you don't have any profit boost or anything to use right there, the best number you can find is over at PointsBet at plus 127. FanDuel, I believe, has plus 123. So you're going to get good value regardless of the book right there. But that's why I'm not showing you a bet slip, is I'm going to bet it live. It is still very much an official bet. I will be on Nationals money line, and whatever value I end up getting, of course, I'll tweet it so you guys know. So we have it for our win-loss, profit win-loss too. So it'd be in our record. So that's what we'll do right there, guys. We'll roll with that Blue Jays run line. We'll roll with that Moneyline Parlay, Dodgers and Athletics. We'll roll with the Marlins money line. We'll roll with Alcantara getting over 4.5 Ks. And we'll also do the Nationals money line as our dog of the day. All right, guys, before I get you guys out of here, we got 2 NASCAR plays, and I haven't been able to do my NASCAR show yet, or at least in terms of getting it edited and what have you. So I'll just give you a little bit of breakdown. I know a lot of you guys watch my weekly NASCAR show. It should be up sometime here in the next few hours, but I obviously do have 2 bets I want to give you guys. The first one I want to give you guys is Alex Bowman over Kevin Harvick at minus 110 over at DraftKings. Just love everything about this. I mean, Bowman, in terms of, he's been outperforming Harvick all season long. Hendrick has been outperforming Stewart-Haas all season long. Harvick, I mean, week in, week out, he's got historically good numbers on like all these tracks, but he is just not getting it done. Stewart-Haas is actually not getting it done from a team perspective. So, yeah, to me, Alex Bowman over Kevin Harvick all day long at minus 110 over DraftKings. Then the other one I do for you here is Chris Buescher over Cole Custer at -110 over DraftKings. Kind of following the same line here with Kevin Harvick. Cole Custer rides for that same team. He's just not getting it done. The team is not getting it done right there. Where Buescher has been getting it done. You guys know we cashed Buescher last week. We put in a bet of Chris Buescher to finish in the top 20. That's exactly what he did. So he put money up in our pocket. We're going right back to Chris Buescher. He's had really good results over the last handful of weeks. In terms of him versus Cole Custer in a head-to-head battle, well, 4 of the last 5 times that they've gone to ovals, Chris Buescher has won 4 of those last 5 races. The one he didn't win, he got a DNF. He was unable to finish. So as long as Chris Buescher is able to complete all the laps, he should be finishing above Cole Custer. He's just in a much better spot right now, momentum-wise, driver-wise, and team-wise. So give me Chris Buescher up over Cole Custer at -110 over DraftKings. All right, guys, that's what we're doing it right here. Friday edition of Winning Bets, money making weekend. Let's go. Hit that like button. Let me know what you're tailing down in the comment section, and come back on Monday's show. We'll count up all this profit and we'll kick off another week. And don't forget, on next week's show, we will resume. My childcare situation is all taken care of starting next week, so we'll resume with these shows coming out nice, bright and early. So you know we can, they'll just come out nice and bright and early. And also resuming all the normal content of all these free fantasy games that we play. We'll get back into those on starting on next week. So pumped for next week to go ahead and get back on you guys right there. All right, guys, go ahead and join your weekend. Have a fantastic week. We'll see you back on Monday. We'll count up this profit, kick off another week. Have a good one. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.